For those of you who don't know me, I'm the product manager here at Globe. Started back in March of 2025, so I've been here about 10 months. They've just been kind of hiding me in the background, I guess. So today we're going to talk about a new solution that Globe has come up with regarding Sous Vide. If you have any questions, if you could kindly wait till the end of the presentation, and I can help answer some of those things. All right. So for those of you that don't know what sous vide is, I'll go into the details of that a little bit. Basically, it's a type of method of cooking where you put your product in a vacuum sealed bag and under pressure with our GVP series or any other type of vacuum pack machine to lock that in. Once you have it sealed shut with your ingredients, you'll drop that bag into a sous vide bath. And what we have here is our GSV 18 sous vide immersion circulator. And what this does is it circulates the water under temperature and holds the heat to an exact temp. So for cooking reasons, it encapsulates that package of ingredients and cooks it evenly from edge to center. So if you think about when you're cooking up a steak, for instance, when you're on a grill or in a pan, you have to flip the steak. In this case, you don't have to flip anything. You kind of set it and forget it for the desired, temp and time. Based on your time and your temp, you can decide if you want things done medium, rare, so on and so forth. So then after the cook is complete using sous vide, to finish off the steak, if you're not just prepping and putting it in the fridge for a later time, you can move it over to a charbroil or your cooking equipment of choice. And this will allow to provide that appearance and texture of the product. So why use sous vide? When I first started here back in March, I had absolutely no idea what sous vide was. I quickly learned that it's actually a pretty cool concept. It gives you the perfect results. It has customizable programmed recipes that you can repeat. And you're cooking low and slow with this type of cooking method, which breaks down the tough connective tissue and provides really unparalleled tenderness, especially when it comes to meat. It saves time. It's thorough. It's through passive food prep. So if you want to think about a crock pot, you're kind of setting it and forgetting it without having the results of dryness or overcooking. It allows you to prep the portions in advance. It speeds up plating time. So you could do a large batch of steaks or vegetables. You could put it in your fridge. When you're ready to serve, you bring it out, you finish it on a grill or your preferred cooking method. When it comes to saving money, it's also provides great value. It reduces waste and extends shelf life up to 4 weeks due to the pasteurization effect of the controlled heat. It also prevents overcooking, so you're less likely to overcook something and waste that product. And finally, it has an enhanced flavor. It has a better infusion and it reduces flavor loss because we vacuum sealed it in a bag. All the juices from that product and all the extra ingredients or seasonings or sauces that you put in there stay with it. It doesn't burn off on a grill. So who uses sous vide? Common applications, I talked about proteins like steaks. It's also great for vegetables, batch prepping of any kind, drinks, for instance, if you want to infuse a certain type of seasoning or something into a drink, or even desserts. Kitchens that want to get better use of cheaper cuts, steakhouses, small to medium-sized commercial kitchens, catering, banquet, and so on. Or if you're just an operator adding sous vide without that high capital investment, It provides some nice flexibility to try and experiment with different types of recipes to get the desired results that you want. But really, any operation focused on consistency and labor efficiency. So in front of me, we have the Globe GSV-18. This is a part of our electric cooking line. It's designed for professional and continuous use, compatible with most kitchen containers, for instance, like your Cambro containers. But we will also have a small selection of containers up to about 56 liters. It's compact, it's portable, and it's flexible for a lot of different kitchen layouts. As you can see, it's not too big. You can, when you're done with it, you can store it somewhere. It has a handle on the back for easy transport. It weighs about 6-7 pounds. So features and benefits of this unit: it has a powerful 1800 watt heating element, accompanied with a water pump that pushes 2.6 gallons per minute. So what that does is it provides a even heating of the water in your tank and allows everything to circulate really well. A lot of the competition, they use like a little agitator fan, which just kind of stirs the water. This GSV-18 is going to push the water around your product to prevent cold spots in the water bath, and that will provide optimum cooking. Because of the 1800 watt heating element and the 2.6 gallon per minute water pump, this unit is rated up to a capacity of 21 gallons. Now, that's a pretty big water bath, and if you're using something like that, you're likely doing very, very large batches. More practically, you're probably using something smaller, but it just goes to show what this thing can do. Has an intuitive 5-inch LCD touchscreen that you can see on the front of the unit here. It's touch ready, easy to use, very, very straightforward. It's built to last with stainless steel frame. It's IPX7 rated for water resistance, which is very important due to the application. And the design itself makes for easy cleanup. It also includes low water protection. So if you're running a really long cook and the water evaporates over time, what will happen is H2O will appear on the screen reminding the user to refill the tank. And this will happen through beeping. Additionally, we'll talk about the app here in a little bit, but it'll also give you notification through your phone. One of the coolest features that I'm really proud of this unit is that we worked with the International Sous Vide Association, ISVA. We sent one of these out to them. They tested it and they approved it. So you'll see on our artwork on our box that we have a label on there saying that it's approved by the ISVA, which is a nice feather in the cap for any cooks looking for a sous vide solution. So as far as connectivity goes, we actually do have an app for the GSV-18. It's on iOS and Android. It allows you to set your time and temp through your phone. It'll let you know, when you're first starting out that the water bath is ready to drop your food in. Once you do that, you hit start on the unit. The timer that you have set starts counting down. When that timer counts down and gets to 0, the unit will beep, but it will also send you a notification that the food's ready. Other things that are on here, we have like about 600 plus recipes on here. So on this app, and it's pretty cool. It gives you some inspiration, those types of things, but it also allows you to enter in your own recipes and instructions, so you can easily hand off the work to a staff member or doing things like that. So it's a pretty cool app. It allows you to view how much time is left. If you have a power loss, it'll let you know there was a power loss, so that way you're not serving food that was undercooked or anything like that. So I think we were showing some screenshots on this. Bethany should be going through that right now, but I'd be happy to answer any questions on the app later on. As far as competitive positioning goes, I already talked about the agitator versus the water pump on here, but when we're talking about sous vide, it is a market that is very heavy on the consumer residential grade circulators. You see a lot of them on Amazon. This unit is more durable and more capable. It's simpler, but it's also simpler and more cost effective than a lot of the high-end systems that you see out there in the commercial market. It's practical, it's reliable, and it's a great choice for everyday commercial sous vide. So, in summary, we have a commercial grade sous vide made approachable. It's very straightforward, it's reliable, it's consistent, it's easy to use. It's ideal entry for expansion solution for sous vide programs, and ultimately, this is the sous vide circulator you can confidently recommend without overspecking or under-delivering. So with that being said, pricing-wise, we should have some graphics coming up the screen there. Starting map on this is $1,200, but we have a launch promo of $996 that includes that additional 5% off. Addition to that, if you decide to purchase a Globe vacuum pack machine with the sous vide or vice versa, it is an additional 5% off of the order. So with that being said, that's all I have to cover on the GSV 18 today, and I'll open it up for questions. Yes, we can get that. So the question that we just got is if we could provide a link to the iOS app. We should have that out to everybody probably next week when we officially go live on the 19th. Any other questions? Okay. All right. If you lead time. So we're going live on the 19th, and we should be able to start shipping the units on the 27th or 28th. We have a few in inventory right now, with the main inventory coming in on the 26th, and we should be able to ship them after that point. Okay. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Find me on LinkedIn. Love to get to know some of you guys out there. I'm new to the company, learning, the ins and outs. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go for the day. Thank you.